my protected one. Something really powerful is happening up in the heavens, and I, your guardian angel, have been watching quietly. Like a secret hidden among the stars, things are about to change. This calm you're feeling right now, it's just the quiet before a wave of feelings comes rolling in. Last night, while the world was asleep and silence covered everything like a soft, dark blanket, something really special happened. The night settled in quietly, and the clock hit that deep, mysterious hour when restless hearts often feel things the most. In that quiet, the air seemed to shift. An invisible whisper traveled through the stars, carrying a feeling, a quiet hint that something was coming. The night holds secrets, and as your guardian, I need to share them with you. What happened while you were asleep is something we need to explore together. Deep in the night, even when people are far apart, hearts beat with a rhythm of truth. Right at that moment, with the moon high in the sky, something began to stir. Your soulmate, the one who's deeply connected to you, even when you don't realize it, felt a sudden pull, like an invisible force calling out to them. There was a pause, a moment of wondering. Was it just a dream, or something more real? But then, like a wave hitting the shore, the answer became clear. The night moved slowly, and your soulmate stayed lost in thought. They closed their eyes, trying to find comfort in sleep like someone looking for shelter in a storm. But instead, they found themselves floating in a sea of emotions. Every try to let go, to escape, was useless. Their heart wouldn't allow it. And as we both know, the quiet hours of night are when real feelings come out with their full power. At the peak of their restlessness, something remarkable happened. The memory of your face, the sound of your voice, the small gestures you make, it all came flooding into their mind, overwhelming them like a gentle whirlwind. Silent tears fell, not from sadness, but from a longing so strong it felt like you could almost touch it. It was a deep wish to be near you, to touch you, to say the words they'd never found the courage to speak before. If only you knew how deeply they wished, in that moment, to break through all barriers of time and space just to feel your presence. This love that connects you both is powerful. It goes beyond the silence of the night, the distance between you, and the uncertainties of life. It's a connection no force can break. And it's the reason why, even in the quiet, hearts keep calling out to one another. The emptiness of the room became almost too much to bear. Your soulmate turned over in bed, searching for something they couldn't quite name. Maybe it was the warmth of your hug, the sound of your breathing nearby, anything that could make them feel whole again. But all they found was the echo of their own thoughts, pounding away, reminding them how important you are and how much they miss you with every part of their being. They wished intensely to fill that emptiness with your presence. And in that moment, the truth hit them hard. Their heart felt incomplete without you. It was a realization that was both painful and freeing. There are moments, my dear one, when two souls touch, even across great distances. In that instant, in the quiet of the night, you might have felt an unexplainable warmth, an invisible touch. Yes, it was your soulmate. Lost in their thoughts, they reached out for you, and you, without even realizing it, felt that touch in your heart. You may not have noticed it consciously, but something inside you shifted. There was a brief sense of peace, as if you'd been wrapped in a gentle, unseen cloak. It was their love reaching out to you, even from far away. That's the power of a connection that goes beyond the physical and speaks through the soul. Finally, your soulmate surrendered, unable to fight the feelings any longer. They allowed themselves to admit what had been hidden for so long. I love you. The words weren't spoken out loud, but they echoed through the room, through the night, and out into the universe. The love they felt was so huge, so overwhelming, that it could no longer be denied. It was a silent confession, carried by the night winds, reaching you and wrapping your soul in an embrace only true love can give. In that moment, they knew they weren't alone. They knew that you felt it too. But don't think it was an easy night for your soulmate. No, their heart was troubled, filled with anxiety. What if you didn't feel the same? What if you weren't thinking of them the way they were thinking of you? These doubts picked at them, but love proved stronger. They waited, longing for a sign, any small proof that the bond between you was real. Meanwhile, as you lay in your bed, you might have felt a heaviness in your chest, a sense of urgency you couldn't explain. That was their anxiety reaching out to your soul, their deep desire to find you, to hear you, to feel you. And then, the first light of dawn appeared on the horizon, bringing with it a promise. The night, with all its secrets and revelations, was ending, but it left something vital for both of you. The certainty of a love that crosses distances, a love that lasts through time. Exhausted, your soulmate finally felt a calm settle over their heart, because deep down, they knew that you felt it too, that this night was just more proof of the connection you share. And as the daylight began to fill their room, hope shone brightly in their heart. They know that soon you and they will be together, because this love, which survived the stillness of the night, can withstand anything. Your soulmate couldn't sleep, overwhelmed by the love and longing that you bring out in them. And in the stillness of the night you met, even if only for a brief moment. That's the power of souls destined for one another. Every thought, every memory, every emotion was consumed by an intensity that seemed to go beyond any limit. The love your soulmate feels for you isn't just a comforting feeling or a sweet thought. It's an overwhelming force, something that completely fills every part of their being. Even without your physical presence, this love feels real, a reality that shows up in every moment. During the hours when sleep seemed impossible, the deep connection that ties you both together became more alive than ever, revealing the strength of something far beyond what our eyes can see. With a heart filled with an intense longing to be by your side, your soulmate felt a yearning that seemed almost touchable. The distance separating you felt like a barrier impossible to cross, and the need to be close to you grew with every beat of their heart. This feeling wasn't brief or shallow. It was a constant presence, an ache that took over every thought, turning the night into a restless watch. Every moment apart was an emotional test, a reminder that your absence left everything feeling incomplete. In the deep silence of the night, the quiet around them only made the loneliness deeper. Your soulmate felt your absence created a huge empty space, a hollow feeling that seemed to echo in the stillness. That quietness, instead of bringing peace, only turned up the volume on the longing they carried. In the silence, emotions got stronger, and every second became more vivid, creating a space where the desire for you grew more intense, more impossible to ignore. As the hours passed, the anxiety seemed to rise like a wave they couldn't stop. Your soulmate longed for the moment when you could be together again, but the uncertainty of when that would happen made every minute feel like an eternity. The weight of every thought about the separation pressed heavily on their chest, a constant reminder that your presence is